Peggy Gierhart joins us here after another sectional title, and it's always fun to come to the Prairie du Chien Country Club and be a little bit under the gun. Did you ever feel too uncomfortable out there watching these girls with their ups and downs?
You know, I didn't feel too uncomfortable, but the course does make you a little bit anxious because it's a very difficult, challenging type of track, in my opinion. But I thought they were really well prepared because we played a practice round yesterday and talked about every hole, and they had played it last year, but it's definitely a practice round type of course. But I was, for me, I was pretty mellow. For me.
For you?
Which is, you know,
So you didn't do any yelling or screaming? Or
no, but when there was a couple tears happening, I was a little concerned for one of my players, and it's tough out there in the back nine, and so I felt really bad for her. But she rallied, and yeah, I'm really proud of the girls. They really, really worked hard on where the green. Luckily, Prairie du Chien had put the pin where the pins would be the day before, and so that really helped because these greens are tough to putt, and so that was nice to be able to do that in the practice round. But yeah, so.
I'm probably going to write a little bit about Osseo Fairchild, and especially with Ariel Hoyer going from boys golf to girls golf and getting to state. You can tell how much it meant to her. You know, when you've gone as often as you guys have, is it nice to see what still it means to go for the first time from someone else? Yeah,
and actually, so our history with Osseo is incredible. We've been at state with them for many, many years. Back when their coach Mana was there, and we really, really have a great relationship with them, and I was super excited to see that they made it. I was very excited that we were going to play with them today, and I told my team how much background we have with them and how supportive they are to play with. So I'm super excited for them. Yes.
And as far as Grace's performance today, I know it's probably not the score that she wants, but on this course, was that a pretty good score, all things considered?
I mean, honestly, before they teed off, I told them that the par here is like 82 today. I mean, as the day went on, and you know what? It's not like impossible. It's just a hard course, and I just the par needed to be a little higher in their mind, and I think that makes them feel better, and so they know that it doesn't really matter what they shoot. We only had one goal, but so I'm happy with her score actually.
And Caitlin came back in the back nine, and that was a pretty solid score to really kind of keep put a little distance between you and everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, she's gritty out there, and she's hitting the ball great. So I actually, her score doesn't really show how well she hit the ball. She's hitting the ball really well. So again, yeah, last year, actually at one point today when I saw some of the pins and some of the conditions at the course, I thought
that I'd
take 490. No, I said, how about 393s in the 78? Because I was like, what? But no, yeah, and again, it was it's just the small crown greens, when you get those, it gets tough. But yeah, so I'm happy with what we did.
A couple things looking ahead. I mean, you're going back again. You're defending your title. Another title would be 15, matching. Madison West boys. That's the magic number in boys golf, and now there might be that magic number in girls golf. Some of the coaches going back, Roger Wiebe, Peg Mueller. Between the two programs, Roger specifically with the boys, would that be kind of cool to?
That would be cool
to match that number.
Oh yeah, I mean, I didn't really think about it that way, but yeah, that would be fantastic, of course. But we have to kind of ignore the hype and things like that, so we can work hard between now and then. And now is the time when we really got to grind out the short putts in the short game and get over to the ridge. But I mean, of course, that would be great. But I try to stay in the present if we can.
Sure. And in the present, it's been harder to get back to the mountain than it was, when you were standing up there the whole time. This group has kind of, restored the roar, so to speak. And can you describe what that process of getting back there has been like? Going from, not qualifying, Grace's freshman year to second to first, and now a chance to repeat.
Yeah, I think it's been a lot of hard work on the girls. This particular team doesn't play as much summer golf, so I think it took a little while to realize what it takes to get to where they want to be, and so I think now they're really realizing that. And we definitely have a trend where we're better later in the season than the beginning because of we come in sometimes a little rusty, but I think experience is always going to help, and so luckily we have a lot of tournament experience now, so I think that's going to help going into the ridge.
Awesome. Peggy, congratulations. See you next week.